I want you to show number 1 to 14 of the people that own land. Just see number 1 to 14. It's King Charles owns 2.7 billion hectares. Maybe you won't understand this until I say this to you. That means he owns at least 90% of Canada. Yes, it's under the what is called crown land. I get it. But the point is, it's 90% still. They might not benefit because it's held for the benefit of the public. So they might not benefit financially as you would. But it's, you know, the reality is they can have other functions that they have there. They can have also rights to ask for this and have their programs in, you know, and still gain money somehow through licenses and all that. But the reality is, how can one family own 6.6 billion acres of land in the world? 6.6 billion acres. One family. That's 1/6 of the land, a sixth rather, of the land, total surface land of the world. And Prince Charles is there. You think you can just wake up and say, we don't want him? And march, like they want to do in Britain. March, we don't want the monarchy. It's not that easy. There are so many things that family owns. They have so many tentacles that can change shift. During the time of President Mugabe, they even owned land here in Zimbabwe. A lot of it. We're talking about square miles, sir. Square kilometers. So what are we really saying? If these people decide one day, you can't get water this side, it'll look like nothing. Until one of them says, yeah, no, they no, yeah, no, they no. But Zimbabwe now, like Botswana, like Zambia, like Eswatini, they control their water resources and is held for the benefit of the public. But in other countries, you are allowed private ownership of, water resources. Access to water, you're given rights. And when they do that, and they're already doing it, and it's just going to be a few months, a few years, and you start realizing, wait a minute, the water, as the Bible says in the book of Lamentations, they're selling the water. Orphans we are. Not a father in sight. And our mothers know better than widows. We have to pay to drink our own water. Notice what it says. No. They didn't get it. The Bible is saying we have to pay not for water, for the right to drink it. Now you see, they're not reading correctly. It didn't say we have to pay for water. No, we have to pay to drink our own water. That means it's water rights. So the Bible had already predicted in the book of Lamentations that we're going to have people with water rights in our own land, that when we want to take something, they say pay in order to access it. So these are not people from there here. They're not people from your country. They are foreigners. Let's read from verse number 1 again. Remember, God, all we have been through. Study our plight, the black mark we have made in history. Our precious land has been given to outsiders. Our homes to strangers. Orphans we are, not a father in sight. And our mothers know better than widows. We have to pay to drink our own water. Ezekiel 4:16, Message Bible. Ezekiel 4:16. Then he said to me, son of man, I'm going to cut off all the food from Jerusalem. The people who live on starvation, rations, worrying where the next meal is coming from, scrounging for the next drink of water. Famine conditions. Deuteronomy 2, verse number 1 to 6. Especially 6. Message Bible. Let's just start from 1. Then we turned around and went back into the wilderness, following the route of the Red Sea, as God had instructed me. We worked our way in and around the hills of Seir for a long, long time. Then God said, you have been going around in circles in these hills long enough. Go north. Command the people you're about to cut through the land belonging to your relatives, the people of Esau who settled in Seir. They are terrified of you, but restrain yourselves. Don't try and start a fight. I'm not giving you so much as a square inch of their land. I've already given all the hill country of Seir to Esau. He owns it all. Pay them up front for any food or water you get from them. He is saying they are people that I've given the land to. God is talking. I've given the land to you So don't bother him. Find another location. You gotta pay. You can't own this land because I've given it to someone. That means in this world also, there is land we were given, the rights we were given that we should not sell. But Africa is selling land to strangers. So since we are selling land to strangers in Africa, what then happens is simple. When they now say to you, pay for the water, you will pay. If they say pay for gold, you say, I don't care. I don't need gold. Pay for silver. I don't need that silver. But when they say pay for the resource that you need to survive, you're in trouble. I don't know if you're getting this. Let's show the number 2.